This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Ford F350 regular cab with a flatbed. Has 124,000 miles. We purchased directly from a new car dealer, took it in trade. They are not allowed to sell anything on their used car property with over 100,000 miles or over 10 years old. They can't get financing for their used car customers. This thing is in unbelievable condition. I'm sure it hurt them to sell this to anybody else, any other dealer. This is a nice truck. If you're looking for a single rear wheel, flatbed 1-ton, to tow, put some stake bed deals on the sides, whatever, this would be it. This is a really nice truck. Whoever owned it put a brand new set of tires on it right before they traded it in, which people do, thinking that they're going to get more money for it, they're going to get their money back. It's a really bad idea for the person trading them in, but it's a great thing for us. We appreciate it. But we do a 2-hour inspection when we get these vehicles in. We put this thing through a full inspection, driving, fluids, in the air, wheels off, etc. All we could find was it had leaky front shocks, so we replaced the front shocks. And had a sticky ignition. The key didn't like to turn, so we put a new ignition in it. And that's it. What you see is what you get. There's a little tow package there. Here. Just a very basic, very clean little flatbed. Got a spare underneath. The tires are literally new. We didn't buy them, but they were just put on. It's fairly obvious. Cosmetically, it's pretty good shape too. I think it's funny when people put new tires on a trade-in. Just don't get it. It's nice, but totally unnecessary. They get the same amount of money for this truck with no tires on it. It does have a manual, crank windows, a little bit of a stain right there in the seat. Obviously this is a work truck, so cosmetics really don't matter too much. That being said, it looks pretty cool. And I don't see too many of these. We have, you know, lots of diesel, almost everything out here. There's a few gas vehicles out here. Land Rover, this Pathfinder, Camry, the Tundra. Almost everything else is diesel. We do diesel all day long, and you don't see too many single rear wheel 1-ton flatbeds that are regular cabs. A couple little dings and nicks down here. I'm gonna fire this thing up, let you listen to it run under the hood, and we're gonna be looking for VIN stamps. 123,874 miles. We're looking for VIN stamps on both sides, on both fenders, and on both sides of the core support, which would indicate that nothing's ever been replaced up front, which of course would indicate that it hasn't been wrecked. There's the Ford stamp there. 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 You could fix that if you wanted to with a $10 rattle can. Love the tires. Tires are great. We call this thing a strippy. There's no tilt wheel, there's no cruise control. It's got air conditioning and an AM/FM radio. And that is it. Put a seatbelt on here. Go for a ride. Figure out how to get a seatbelt on. There we go. All right, here's your overdrive. You can see it down there. On and off. Radio.
Nothing but badness in here tonight.
That works fine. Cup holder. There's the air. It's already blowing cold. That's good. There you go. There's your air. All right, let's go for a ride. The beauty about these vehicles that are so basic is there's a whole lot less to break, which is a good thing. Anyway, this is on a clear title. This was a dealer trade-in. It came from the Click Automotive Group here in Tucson. They own just about every make and brand you could possibly have. I think this was Jim Click Nissan, which is another reason, aside from the fact that they can't finance them on their used car dealership. And this one takes up some space also. There's a million reasons why they wouldn't sell this on their used car dealership. Boy, these roads are out of control. 8.1% taxes here, and our roads look like we're in Bolivia. So, anyway, if you come to Tucson to drive this thing home, which is fine with us, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So, for instance, if you come from a state with a tax rate of 3%, you want to drive this home, you're going to pay 5% taxes. That's your 3 plus R2. You're going to pay $250 dock fee, and that's it. If you pay by wire and ship, there's no dock fee, there's no taxes. Once it ships to your state, you're going to deal with your tax man, your motor vehicle fees, whatever you have to pay there. It'll just be the agreed upon price. Once we receive the wire for full payment, we will sign the title off to you, notarize it, scan it into your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope that we send it to you. You'll see in your online file, you'll see the title that we got from Click. You'll see the title that we took in our name in our ad. There'll be 50 to 70 online pictures, HD pictures. There'll be a magnifying glass where you could actually zoom in the pictures and really get close. It's a really cool feature that we have. Please use that. It's really cool. I mean, you could literally zoom right in on it, better than the human eye, it's pretty amazing. Deposits. Please get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. We'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com once we have a deposit. I'm going to be quiet for a second here so you can see it run. Anyway, runs great. This is the part where I give you a little speech about warranty. Okay, this truck is out of warranty by miles and years, obviously. If they could have given it a 10-year or 15-year, 300,000 mile warranty, they would have. And they would have been able to charge twice what they charged for it when they initially sold it. Why don't they do that? They don't do it because, boy, this road is terrible today. See all these patches they did yesterday? God, It's ridiculous. Anyway, they don't do it because they don't know what's going to happen to it. They built the damn thing. So if they don't know what's going to happen to it, there's no chance that we can know what's going to happen to it. We do, obviously, trucks all day long. But we don't know what's going to happen to this truck next week. We don't know if it's going to need an injector. We don't know if it's going to need an air conditioning compressor or a windshield wiper motor. We don't know. So there's risk involved in buying this truck, okay? You're going to have to accept that risk. If you can't accept risk, you need to go buy a new one, have a flatbed put on it, and you'll probably be into that about $45,000. Then you'll have 3 years and 36,000 miles of risk-free driving, and once that's over, you go to your powertrain warranty for a couple more years. Once that's over, you'll probably owe 20 grand on a truck with 100,000 miles on it, and that'll be that. That's how that works. But there's no such thing as risk-free. This truck is excellent mechanically, but like I said, doesn't mean it's not going to need an injector in a week. We don't know. So please assume that some of the money you're saving will have to be spent on a repair sooner or later. And that sooner could be tomorrow, or sooner or later. The later could be like 5 years from now. My opinion is that the truck is fantastic, and you're not going to have issues for a long time if you maintain it. All right. Anyway, this is a truck that'll be online, and I believe because it's a single rear wheel, 1-ton regular cab, it's going to sell very quickly. So please make sure once we accept your offer that you get your deposit in, so that you don't get beaten by somebody else who's quicker. That is all. Thank you.